Ambassador Dr. Julius Oyedemi, your most astounding CEO 2023 P1 Group. The best radio to listen to is no other than the Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Michael Ahwetie. I'm the Managing Director of P1 Pro, and I want to encourage you to subscribe to Cedarwood Radio.
This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Hello everybody, this is Vivian Imako, the ED, P1 Perfection Business Investments Limited, and you're listening to Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Keep it locked.
Hello listeners, you're here with your global multiple award-winning real estate celebrity, Honorable Dr. Bolaji Osage Onolaja, PhD, FIPA, Nigerian Youth Role Model, MD, CEO, P1 Atlantic Property Network Limited. Keep listening to Cedarwood Luxury Radio.
All right. Beautiful morning to you, Lagos, Nigeria. Beautiful morning to you, Africa. Beautiful morning to you, wherever you are under the very sound of my voice. Welcome to Nigeria's first real estate radio. Welcome to a beautiful day. Yes, welcome to the 8th day in the 4th month of the year 2024. Welcome to an amazing week. Welcome to a week full of blessings, favor, miracles, and every good thing of life. Welcome to yet another edition of Table Talk. It comes your way every Monday morning, 10 a.m. And if you're just meeting me for the very first time, my name is David. I'm your host with the most. We thank God for the gift of life. Thank God for another beautiful day. Thank God for counting us worthy to see this day. It is something we do not take for granted. I'm always excited to come your way live on Facebook and on YouTube when Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio is Nigeria's first real estate radio. This is a brand that is still growing. This is a brand that is still growing. This is a brand. How do I put it now? This is a So this is the subsidiary of the P1 Plus that you all are very much aware of, and yes, it is a growing empire. It is a brand that is growing, that is doing well, and sometimes when I sit down, I create, with the power of imagination. There is something that the power of imagination does. It has a way of bringing into reality what you can envisage, something that you can envisage. If you have it in mind, you definitely have it in hand. So sometimes when I sit down, I create, pictures. They say you cannot feature in the future, you cannot picture. All right. So from time to time, I picture the future of Cedarwood Luxury Radio and how big it's going to be, how large it's going to be, how the impact, the future of Cedarwood Luxury Radio, and most of the times I just come to a conclusion that yes, in less than no time, this brand that is just 6 months, barely 6 to 7 months old, will one day become an empire. Will one day become a big is an understatement, something that everyone would love to reckon with. Yeah. So this is it. And this is also me trying to encourage you that you should also dream big. Yeah. Dream big. All right. Dream big. Always dream big. Always dream big. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. It's not just, it is also not just enough to dream about it. Yeah. Walk towards it. Walk towards it as well. And then that's how I welcome you to today's edition of Table Talk. Table Talk is a program right here on Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio that talks about things that are worth talking about. Yes, we talk about happenings around the nation and also around the world as well. We look into different stories making their rounds. We carefully select a few. We bring them to the fore. We talk about them and also give you the opportunity to talk about them as well. Yes, we talk about things that are worth talking about, from politics to governance to economy, business, everything that is worth talking about. We also give you the opportunity to air your views, the opportunity to talk about what we are talking about as well. So any of our stories that we have selected, feel free. Any stories that is of interest to you, feel free to be part of it. Of course, you can be part of the conversation via our live stream, the comment section live on either Facebook or YouTube. Or you can also join the conversation on WhatsApp. The numbers are right there on the screen, 09133833507. You can put a call through to us. You can also send us a WhatsApp message reacting to any of the stories that is of interest to you. So we begin the day, we begin the show, as usual, with what Nigerian newspapers are talking about this morning. Please do not forget to like, to comment, and to share. And like always, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know where you're watching us live from. Let's know what you're up to at this very moment. Give me your situation and community report. Let's look forward. I look forward to hearing from you as well. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to know where you're watching me live from. I'd love to know what you're up to at this very moment. I think I look cute this morning, right? You're a fine boy. We begin the show with what Nigerian newspapers are talking about. A summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about. Number one, the federal government is to launch 3 new national identity cards in May this year and has a target of providing them for about 140 million citizens across the country. The 3 new national identity cards planned by the National Identity Management Commission include a bank-enabled national ID card, a social intervention card, and an optional ECOWAS national biometric identity card. You know, I remember some weeks ago, people were talking about some form of identification, and the fact that we do not have a unified form of identification. The fact that you go to bank, you fill you fill the same details you fill in bank. It's the same details you fill in local governments. It's the same details you fill online. It's the same details you fill at every given point in time that you need to identify yourself, which is absolutely not good and stressful and unnecessary time wastage. We should have a unified identification process, whereby if I should go to the bank, I just put in my name and all my details appear. I won't have to go through the rigorous process of putting my date of birth, put my mother's name, my father's name, my grandfather's name. No, we should have a unified platform, a platform that brings about easy means of identification. How do I put it now? So that wherever I find myself and whenever, I just need to put in my name and all my details would appear. I shouldn't have to go through the process of filling all my state of origin, local government. No. We should have a platform that is able to supply our details at every and any given point in time. Be it banks, be it hospital, wherever we find ourselves. All right? It's going to make a lot of sense. Now, the federal government is about to launch 3 national identity cards. We would go through the same process. You put your name, you put your surname, you put your middle name, you put your center name, you put your date of birth, you put your state of origin. You start putting all the things the same thing over and over again. And it is not so in other clients. You go to other countries, you go to other places, your fingerprint, we bring out your details. your facial identification, we bring out your details. Your name, your first name and your last name, we bring out every other details that is about, every other details about you, yeah? So it's not rocket science, it's something that we can achieve here in Nigeria. Let's have a unified platform, a platform that's, a platform where we can put in our details and, just make life easy when it comes to some means of identification. Number 2, quickly, the Association of Bureau de Change Operators of Nigeria has appealed to the Central Bank of Nigeria to adjust and lower its applicable exchange rate below the $1,251 it's pegged for its members. APCON National President Aminu Gwadabe stated this in a letter to the CBN Director Trade of Exchange Department. Number 3, the operatives of the Imo State Police Command have arrested the 30-year-old owner of guest hotel Ibe Obasi, located in Obowo local government area of the state, for allegedly torturing to death a youth in the area, Ebuka Udemba. A statement issued by the command spokesperson Harry Okoye on Sunday stated that the incident happened on Saturday. Number four, quickly, the federal government has declared Tuesday 9 and Wednesday, April 10, 2024, as a public holiday to mark the Eid el-Fitr celebration. Please, somebody give me shekere. Somebody give me shekere. The Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, made the declaration on behalf of the federal government. So there is public holiday on Wednesday. Hooray! Tuesday and Wednesday. Hooray! Tuesday and Wednesday, okay. So there's no work tomorrow and there's no work on Wednesday, but we'll be here on Wednesday. All right, as far as we are concerned, some of us have public holiday and some of us don't have. Number 5, quickly, the military has lost a lieutenant during the ambush by terrorists along Buratai Bonegari Road in Borno State. Why am I? Oh God, Jesus. Baba Shanu me. Why am I always having challenges calling shoulders? I don't call them shoulders. Soldiers. 4 soldiers were injured in the encounter that occurred at about 9:35 a.m. on April 4th. Number 6, government killed 2 persons in Agay local government area of Niger State and took away their personal effects. The bodies were found around Lapia Road, close to Mashina village on Saturday. The deceased are unknown. Number 7, gunmen at the weekend. Gunmen up and down. What's going on? Gunmen at the weekend attacked the Makurdi residence of the lawmaker representing Logo Ukom Katsina Allah in the House of Representatives, Solomon Wombo. It was gathered that about 4 gunmen stormed the house about 11:30 a.m. on April 6 by scaling the fence. Wow. While trying to cut through the battered wire. The noise attracted the housekeeper, who came out and was threatened if he made noise. Number 8, quickly, a large crowd welcomed. You see, this particular story is really, really surprising to me. It reminds me of, let me read it, then I'll tell you what it reminds me of. A large crowd welcomed kidnapped kingpin Hamusu Bala, better known as Wadume, to his hometown in Ibi Taraba State on Sunday. Wadume, who was arrested by men of the Intelligence Response Team of Inspector General Police in 2019, was released from Kuje prison in Abuja on Friday, according to sources. And then quickly, number 9 says that the River State Police Command has warned politicians to seek a lawful means to address grievances rather than resort to verbal attacks that can stoke violence in the state. The warning comes on the leads of recent verbal attacks between Governor Similanai Fubara, and Nyesom Wike, his predecessor, who is now Minister of Federal Capital Territory. Similanai Fubara and Nyesom Wike are talking to themselves. Let's act the drama. Fubara, you are not a serious man. You are very, very unserious. Fubara will not come. Nyesom Wike, you're the one that's not unserious. That is not what they said about. I'm just trying to create a scenario of the words of exchange. War of words or wars of war. Number 10, popular Nigerian comedian Ayo Maku, popularly known as AY, and his wife Mabel, have separated after 20 years of friendship/marriage. The comedian confirmed the development in a post on his Instagram page on Sunday. When I heard this, I actually did not. I actually felt it was just some of all this social media, shenanigans. But then, now that it's in the news, I think it is now true. The comedian confirmed the development in the post on his Instagram page on Sunday. He said he had reached a stage where he could no longer entertain the public with deep personal family issues. That's yes, those are the summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about. Having said all that, we begin the main stories that we have selected to talk about this morning. Do not also forget that you can be part of the conversation via the comment section on our live stream, either on Facebook or on YouTube. You can also be part of the conversation via our WhatsApp platform. Quickly, let's segue into some of the stories that we've selected to talk about this beautiful Monday morning. We'll begin with this very one right in front of me from Daily Post. It says here that Peter Obi backs Tinubu on electricity tariff hike. Peter Obi backs Tinubu government on electricity tariff hike. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party. Please give me a few seconds here. All right, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP in the 2023 general elections, Peter Obi, has told the part of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government on a new electricity tariff hike. Is that not wonderful? Obi on Sunday said increasing electricity tariff for the rich is best. Recall that the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission approved a tariff increase on Tuesday last week for Band A customers. Okay, that is for Band A customers. Okay, so Obi on Sunday said increasing electricity tariff for the rich is best. So it means that, in other words, Band A customers are the rich people, and increasing electricity tariff plan for them is best, according to Peter Obi. Okay, all right. All right. It also says further that reacting to the development, Obi said that that was the solution to Nigeria's electricity challenges. So wow, awesome. He stressed that a tariff increase for urban areas that can afford it is understandable. The solution is very simple. Referring to electricity tariff hike, you can increase the tariff for those in areas where they can afford it. We must do a lot in power generation because it has taken so long, but we have to take into consideration that the majority of Nigerians are suffering. So we need to support people in those areas and to be able to live and be able to produce something. When they start to produce something, we are pushing them out of poverty. And that's where my territory, my theory of moving from consumption to production comes in, he said. What's your take on that very one? What's your very take on that very one? Do you also support the increase of electricity for the rich people because of the fact that they can afford it? Yeah? All right, let's quickly take the next story. And this time around, we're reading from the Vanguard, and we are still talking about Peter Obi. And this time around, he is saying, I am not leaving Labour Party, says Peter Obi. I'm not leaving the Labour Party, says Peter Obi. The presidential candidate of Labour Party in the 2023 elections, Peter Obi, has reacted to media reports that following his alleged unhappiness with the leadership crisis, he may defect ahead of the 2027 election. The Nigerian Labour Congress, through its spokesman Benson Opa, had said the former Anambra State governor was free to leave the LP, noting that the Congress would not stand in his way if he chose to leave. Opa had said the right of choice is available to Mr. Obi if he chooses to leave the party. That is his preference. We can't sit in judgment over him on that. But if he chooses to remain, of course, Peter Obi is an asset any day. I rest my case on that. But fielding questions raised by journalists in Gombe State shortly after donating a borehole to the Ram market in Teke, Pantami yesterday, Obi allayed fears that he might head to Social Democratic Party SDP to pursue his ambition. Obi said, "No, there is no such thing. I'm for peace. I like peace. I believe we are one people. Our concentration should be on peace. And I believe we will resolve all situations." While reacting to a possible collaboration with former Kaduna State Governor Nasser El-Rufai, the LP candidate said, "Well, I'm not interested now in Nigeria's success today than tomorrow. Well, I'm more interested now in Nigerian success today than tomorrow. We are always concentrating on the election rather than what Nigerians are going through. My commitment is about Nigerians living in a better society, giving a better life, and that's my concern. The increased electricity tariff for Band A consumers by the federal government through the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, will be urged stakeholders to be strategic. We should all think it through, see how we can provide remedy, how we can deal with it, especially as it concerns the poor areas. Everywhere in the world, those living in Band A areas pay more, while those in rural areas are subsidized. That is how it works," Obi said. I think I also need to try and find out which of the band my area belongs to, so that I will know if I'm under Band A. And again, if I'm under Band A, if I'm under Band A, I should consider either moving or preparing myself for, more, what's it called now? To pay more when it comes to electricity. Is that right? I'll go and ask my landlord. "Hello, sir. Please, which band does our light supply belong to? Are we under Band A? Are we under Life Band?" Like Amazing Life Band. I want to know the band that we belong to. Whether we did Band A or we did under Life Band. All right. No wahala. We'll continue. Female London Lagos solo driver gets heroic welcome. Somebody said this morning, we only have people traveling or doing heroic, or will I say, we We have people traveling from London to Lagos doing heroic traveling from London to Lagos. When will people do heroic travel from Lagos to London? A 28-year-old solo driver and travel content creator. 28-year-old. I even senior and self. If my junior can do this, I think I will do. Which one should I do? And which one do you want me to do? Let me hear it in the comment section. If you want me to do so, break any record. Now somebody drove from London to Lagos. Which one do you want me to do? I should talk, Abi. I should do Cedarwood radio for 3 days back to back, non-stop. It's going to make sense. So it's going to make a lot of sense. It's more sense. I will do heroic broadcasting. We talk for 3 days back to back, non-stop. All right. I'll consider doing that. I'll think about it. I'll pray about it. So this 28-year-old driver and travel content creator Pelumi Nubi, who embarked on a road trip from London to Lagos in a Peugeot 107, said she commenced the journey to open up West Africa to other parts of the world. Nubi, upon her travel in Lagos on Sunday, expressed happiness about the size of fanfare that greeted her arrival, and also noted that she embarked on the journey to inspire young women. Nubi began her journey in January from England, crossed into France, Spain, and headed for Morocco, then through the West Sahara Desert, Mauritania, Senegal, the Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Mali, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Togo, Benin, before finally entering Lagos. The solo driver was also on Sunday given a heroic welcome at the Nigerian-Benin border by fans and Lagos officials. Pelumi was received at the Nigerian-Benin Republic border on behalf of Lagos State by the Honorable Commissioner of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Ms. Toke Benson Awoyinka, and the Special Advisor, Tourism, Arts and Culture, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's Chief Press Secretary, Boyega Akosile, wrote on X on Sunday. Nubi survived a car crash in March in the course of the trip. She disclosed this in a post on her Instagram page, where she shared a video of the wrecked vehicle, revealing several damage to the front and a shattered windshield. Congratulations, Nubi. Possibly, I'll see how I can reach out to her, and then we'll bring her to Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Atiku tackles Tinubu over Lagos Calabar Highway project. Let's talk about this as well. This time around, I'm reading from Daily Trust. It says here that former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has berated the administration of President Bola Tinubu for re-awarding the 700-kilometer Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project to High-Tech. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has berated the administration of President Bola Tinubu for re-awarding the 700-kilometer Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project to High-Tech Construction Company Limited without any record of competitive bidding or a decision by the Federal Executive Council. The People's Democratic Party presidential candidate in the last election also alleged that the award was shrouded in secrecy, as the Minister of Works, Engineer Dave Umahi, has failed to disclose the constructual amount involved in the project. Atiku, in a statement signed on his behalf by his spokesman, Mr. Paul Ibe, entitled Tinubu and Chagori's dubious Lagos-Calabar Highway project, said the Tinubu administration has again inadvertently revealed its penchant for dubious and shady deals in the face of this 700-kilometer Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. The PDP Chieftain noted that in September 2023, barely weeks after being appointed by Tinubu, Works Minister Engineer Dave Umahi announced that the project had been awarded into Gilbert's Chalgoris High-Tech Construction Company Limited without any record of a competitive bidding or a decision by FEC. So they are calling it a dubious Lagos Calabar Highway project. Well, dubious or not, I think they should do what is right, and they should ensure that road construction will not be a platform or a medium to embezzle money. But at least let the work be done with transparency and sincerity. Not be every time we could get stories and issues unnecessarily. Even this Third Milan Bridge matter, when they come out for news, say they don't open Third Milan Bridge, and then the amount we then spend for that project, or more. If you hear what people they talk, yourself you go surprise. If you hear what people they talk concerning that, concerning that level. So, based on the fact, say, so amount of money was spent, and just sorry, I think how much I even talk they spent for that Third Milan Bridge repair, whether na 15 million, a billion, one kind amount of billion like that. People come they talk say that kind of amount just to repair. How much they go come use build bridge? Those kind of level. And now things like this, all this secrecy, shrouded secrecy, paro. Now they make Nigerians, they always, get some kind doubt and all that kind level. But makes sense at the end of the day. Anyway, now we'll talk this next story where they for my friends here. They say Eid El-Fitri FG declares April 9-10 as public holiday. So it is not news again. But make una shall use that public holiday wisely. Then I use them the way una suppose use them. So that at the end of the day, make it be say the purpose of the fasting and not just make it not be in vain. Because I get some kind of funny things where they see for social media based on this fasting of a thing. Man, especially the fact that you already understand. For those of you where they be social media people, where they constant on social media, where they always follow up on some things where they happen. But make I just use parable, explain everything. It don't be like say as rain they fall, if you go outside so that you no go wet. Now rain don't stop, you can't go outside. If you understand that parable, now God go bless you. So we know fasting to be a period of abstinence and all that in holiness. That consciousness of that holy consciousness is upon you. And after the fast, they will not start going. People will not start going back to So what then is the essence of the fast? If you have to go back to your old lifestyle after a period of fasting and prayer, that should be a period that renews you, rebrands you, and brings about a change or the beginning of a new lifestyle entirely. It shouldn't be a period of abstaining from some certain things and going back to it after that period of fasting and prayer for all forms of religion. I'm not even so, fasting period should be a period that should transform you, that should change your life, that should bring about a new mindset, a new lifestyle, a new everything. It makes you anew, rather than, after fast, we'll now go back to, then the essence of the fast is, I don't know the English, but the essence of the fast is that there's no point fasting if you go back to, those old stuff, then there's no point. You just you went on hunger strike. All right, let's quickly talk about this. It says here that what CBN should do to crash FX rates to 1,000 naira per dollar aja. You see, I said on this platform that what we do here is to, make you become aware of happenings around you. Yeah. Yes. Because of our time, we may not fully go into some of these stories, go into full details, go into full details to some of the stories, or bring full details. What am I even saying? You shall understand what I'm trying to say. Full details about the stories that we'll talk about. So our first assignment here is making you become aware of what is happening, giving you the opportunity to talk about it, and also giving you or encouraging you to take further steps into getting full details about everything that we are bringing to your awareness. Thank God I was able to escape that. A financial expert, Kalu Aja, has told the Central Bank of Nigeria to sell the naira at an exchange rate of 1,000 naira to the USD. Aja disclosed this in a statement on Sunday on his official X handle. Recall that the Association of Bureau de Change Operators begged the Apex Bank to review the allocation rates of dollar below. The call came from the continued appreciation of the naira against the dollar, both at the foreign and parallel exchange market, resulting in the exchange rate standing at 1,251 per dollar on Friday. He, however, stressed that the real economic fundamentals remain unchanged as the country gets 89% of FX earnings. It's not magic. Sell dollars at 1,000 naira and market prices will crash to 1,000 naira. This is how all central banks across the world intervene in a floating market. They buy and sell currencies in the floating market. It's legal monetary policy. The issue, as I've pointed out, is the cost of the defense, not the defense. CBN has issued bonds, FPI, and is using those bond proceeds to defend the naira exchange value. The alternative is to use oil export earnings, and it will have the same effect, strong naira. The real fundamentals are unchanged. The oil revenues, which make up 89% of forex earnings, are still down. What the CBN has done is buy time for the executive to pump more oil. If that oil output changes, then the fundamentals have changed and the dollar pressure will ease to a new level, he stated. All right. We can pick up the daily post to read further on this very one. Do not forget also, you can also talk about any of the stories that is of interest to you via the comment section, either on Facebook, on YouTube, on WhatsApp as well. You can also continue the conversation even after the end of this session. Former kidnap. Okay, we've talked about this. I said I was going to tell you what it reminded me of. It reminded me of the story in the Bible when they wanted to prosecute wanted to crucify Jesus, and they had Jesus and is it Barabbas now, the thief, and they gave the crowd an option, and they accepted Barabbas. And for some of you that have seen movies on the crucifixion of Jesus, when they brought Barabbas, the people were happy. Yes. Now what's happened for there? How can you be rejoicing over the release of a kidnapped kingpin? So what are we trying? So what is the community portraying at the end of the day? The thing is even confusing me. This is also what I'm thinking of. Is it that the proceeds from the kidnapping of this kingpin is going back to the community? So he's using money that he's getting from his kidnap business to better his community. Maybe that is why they were happy when he was released. All right, let me tell you why petrol is not sold at 1,500 naira per liter, according to Nigerian Labour Congress. The This time around is from The Guardian. And now, follow me easily now. The NSC has also, let me start from here. The Nigerian Labour Congress, LSC, has said the resolute stand of the Congress President, Comrade Joe Ajaero, is the reason Nigerians are not buying a liter of petrol at 1,500 naira. Do you agree? So, Nigerians should not come and say, Joe Ajaero, Dalu. Joe Ajaero, I shakare for you. So, you are the reason why Nigerians are not buying fuel 1,500 naira per liter. Wow. Let's go back. This is our last story for today, and we'll call it a day. We'll be back again by 1 p.m. for Nigeria's update as regards real estate and real estate market trend. So as we are bringing you updates on happenings around the country, and that is how we'll also bring you updates. That's how we'll bring you updates as regards real estate happenings. So NSC Contact say it has insisted on taking over the Labour. Okay, the NSC has also insisted on taking over the Labour Party from the Julius Abure-led National Executive Council (NEC). Speaking exclusively to Vanguard, the NLC head of Information and Public Affairs, Comrade Benson Okpa, said it has the strong character of the Congress President, Comrade Ajaero, He said it is the strong character of the Congress President, Comrade Ajaero, that made the government careful in increasing the pump price of petrol. He also said the Ajaero leadership is responsible for the wage award of 35,000 naira from the government, adding that the NLC is committed to ensuring that the next national minimum wage will be an amount that would take workers home. Comrade Okpa said the NLC president is making sure negotiations are concluded on time for workers to have something that will take care of the inflation and hardship in the country. So the most important thing is that he is insisting that the minimum wage conversation be consummated within the appropriate time frame. He said, asked what benefits workers had derived from Ajaero-led leadership in about 1 year, he became the NLC president. Ukpa said, first and foremost, wage award is the immediate, but there are others. We signed 2 MOUs, Memorandum of Understanding, with the administration of President Bola Tinubu. The first was on the 5th of June 2023. The second was on the 2nd or 3rd of October 2023. Look at the contents of those MOUs, the wage awarded, the decision of the government to restore or to accept to pay the withheld salaries of the 4 university-based unions, NASU, NAT, SANU, and ASU, was part of it. I also want to tell you, but for the resolute stand of NLC under Ajaero, Nigerians should have been paying about Nigeria should have been paying a much bigger tariff for petrol. By now, it wouldn't have been 700 or 800. I tell you, we would have been paying 1,500 naira. But the government is being careful about crossing the threshold. It knows that if it does, NLC will mobilize to the streets. NLC will mobilize the citizenry against it. So because of this, we are stuck where we are at 600 naira and something naira, and also 700 naira. So everybody in the comment section, say a very big thank you to the leader of Nigerian Labour Congress for not allowing Nigerians to buy fuel at 1,500 naira, but 600 and 700 from the initial price of how much now? It is weird. At this point, I have to say my goodbyes. on Table Talk. I'll be back again for Real Estate Market Trend, where we bring to you the latest trends and happenings in the real estate industry, and it cuts across properties and the environment, because you cannot talk about real estate without talking about property, without talking about the environment that it belongs to. On behalf of me, myself, and I'll call it a day as far as the Table Talk is concerned. I'll be back.
Information, they say, is key. And by key, do well to join us every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. live on Facebook and on YouTube. We are Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Now you know. Now you know. If you know, you know. The big ballers in town.
Happy New Year to you all. This is another beautiful year, 2024. I pray this new year will bring prosperity. This 2024 is a year of investment. That's why I'm bringing you people Cedarwood City Estate Owerri, powered by P1 Plus. My name is Emmanuel Madweke. I'm the business development manager of P1 Plus. This is the beautiful estate in the city of Owerri. This estate shares proximity with Olako Junction. Stone throw to Sambakwe Airport is a nice estate you should not miss. When we started this estate, it was selling for 3 million naira. But guess what? It has appreciated to 4 million naira. That's what we are selling it here. Do you know why? Because we are going to have more development in this estate. Few months from now, this price 4 million is not going to remain the same. Few months from now, this estate will still appreciate to 5 million naira. So if you miss the opportunity when it was selling for 3 million, don't miss this opportunity as it's selling for 4 million naira now. This estate has an amazing land title, registered survey, and power of attorney. And when you buy here, you don't have business with the community again. Company have settled the community, company have settled the youth. You don't pay agent fee. And there's security here already. In this estate, we have employed security that secures this place day and night. So you don't need to be worried about. This is the best estate in the city of Owerri. In fact, this is the Akaroko in the city of Owerri when it comes to investment. Don't miss this wonderful opportunity. Come and be a landowner in this Cedarwood City Estate. We'll give you flexible payment plan. Don't worry about that.
A reality.
Procurement will be